So you know I got to ask. I know you didn't play with a lot of those guys over there, a pretty newer team, but what was it like playing against them for you?
It's for sure weird. I mean, I was on that side of things for a long time. Saw a lot of them last night, so it was good to kind of see them, but I mean, once that puck drops, there's no friends on the ice. So my grit was in this room, and I was happy the guys got a win for me.
Yeah. Now, I just want to talk about your assists. Like your passing is great. What was how did those plays come to fruition for you?
There's a guy on my line, uses a white stick, so he's not really hard to find. So he's also pretty loud out there, so that it's not hard to find him. And he made a great move in the middle there, putting it 5-hole, and then obviously on the first goal was the same thing. Toomey coming down the wing and just ripped him in the net. So.
Yeah.
It's nice to have.
What happened between periods for you guys to come out with especially in the third? You guys were really on it.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't the start we wanted, obviously, but we came in the second, regrouped, and just went out there, play the way we play. We're a hard team to play against when we're on it, so as long as we keep doing that, I think good things are going to happen.
A little bit different lines tonight for you. How comfortable are you getting with the other two guys?
I mean, I've played with everybody, so it's not too hard. I mean, it's an easy group in here to kind of play with, so it's a good group in here. So whoever I'm playing with, I'm happy with.
Yeah. Do you think that's helping you guys win then, knowing that all of you can play with whoever they put you with?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, our guys that are supposed to score are scoring goals, and our guys that are making plays are making plays. Our D are playing well, and our goalies are saving pucks. So it's hard to beat a team that's on a roll like that with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, awesome. Just kind of talk about how that goal came about for you.
Yeah, I've had a lot of opportunities like that where forward comes behind the net and I get to shoot it from there and finally went in, so I'm happy.
Yeah, you've been playing really well. What's working for you right now?
I don't know. I feel like everything's going in for me, and the team is playing well, so that helps for sure.
Yeah, but even from a defensive side, which is your main job, right? You're also playing well there. What is it that's working on that end too?
I think just my skating that has improved a lot. That helps me just keeping the gap and helps in the battles for sure too. So I think those are like key things for good defense.
Do you feel that this year's getting easier throughout as you guys are going with the wins, and it's just kind of piling on?
Yeah, I mean, we get the confidence goes up obviously when you win, and the team plays working, power plays working, so just helps so much.
Yeah, no, that's good. Thank you so much.
You guys were AHL Goalie of the Month. What an honor, right?
Yeah, no, cool for sure. Individual accolade, that's appreciated for sure, but at the end of the day, it doesn't do too much. Obviously, you got to thank the guys in the room and the people in front of me, and hopefully keep it rolling here.
Tonight, a little bit of a situation there. The first with the skate plate going off. What was going through your head during that?
Panic.
Yeah.
Straight chaos. Kind of the first time that's ever happened to me, so trying to get some kind of edge to push on, but there's nothing there. They were on that side, so I don't know. Yeah, definitely panicked a little bit.
What was Rafalski telling you while he was trying to fix it?
Yeah, trying to help it, and then the dog came over, tried to fix it a little bit. It was broken a little bit, so I had to come off and then change it quick. Tarski got a nice save, and 1,000% save percentage, which is good for him. So, no harm, no foul.
Yeah, these goalies seem to be really just killing it this month or this whole season.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think obviously a lot of credit goes to our team and our team itself. Guys tracking back hard, forward wise, blocking shots, making sure that they don't have too many odd man rushes. Really, teams just getting some stuff on the power play. That's about it. So, definitely making our life pretty easy.
Yeah. So is Ryklowski like the team dad then?
No. I mean, he was on the ice. He was close to me, trying to help me out, and I appreciate it.
Now tonight's game got a little spicy, but you kept your cool. I don't know how you did it. How did you stay so calm?
Just pretty dialed into the game, I think. Honestly, my guys got my back, and let them kind of deal with it and stop the puck. So. I feel like trying to stay as calm as possible and just worry about doing my job.
Yeah, and what's it been like for you to have that recognition from the AHL that you are the best this month?
Yeah, it was cool. Like I said, obviously a cool individual accolade, but a big part of it's the team for sure.
Yeah.
Seems like the last couple games, anybody that's getting in the crease, your guys are clearing them out. Like, what does that say to you? Like, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's awesome. Whether it be box outs or after the whistle, it's definitely pretty cool. And knowing my guys got my back, and it's a sign of a close team.
All right. So the first period, not the best. What did you kind of see from the first period, and how did you guys adjust and fix that?
I saw us. We lacked intensity. We lacked emotion at the start of it. I think just the guys in here, give a little bit of a talk, but there was no yelling, screaming. The guys just decided it's time to go play. When we play our game, we're a hard team to play against. We also capitalize on the chances that we had. We didn't generate a whole lot in the second period, but we capitalized on 2 chances that we needed to get. We got the lead, and then that big goal. Why he scored that early in the third, again, that just builds momentum. And I thought once we got out of the first, we were fine. They were skating early on. You could tell there was some determination in their game early on. They didn't surprise us with anything. They're a very good offensive team. They're just not scoring goals. They put a lot of pucks in the net. They spent a lot of time in our O zone. We just need to clean that up. Just get a little bit harder in certain areas and have the ability to stop their feet from moving.
Yeah. Now I noticed in the first, you guys couldn't really get close to the net. You couldn't get there. But then the rest of the game, you were either coming at the net right from the slot. How were you guys able to fix that?
Well, it's really not fixed. It's a mindset that we have in here. Something we talk about a lot is how we want to play within our game, a little more direct at the net, a little more direct out of our zone through the neutral zone. That's what we call it. That's what we say. And guys were talking about that on the bench even before the second period started. So there isn't a magical switch that you flip, but there is a way that you can think about the game in between periods, an opportunity to reset, an opportunity to get back to who we are, our identity. And guys decided to do that in the second and third and got rewarded for it.
It seemed like each period was like a different style of hockey throughout.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, obviously we watched a lot of the first. We watched them skate around a lot of the first. The second period, we were good, but there was still more. There was still better. And I thought that, again, that early goal in the third certainly gave us some motivation, a little bit of momentum. I know we came away out shooting in the third period and tied in shots in the second. I still think they outchanced us in the second period for sure. But again, we capitalize on our chances. So, that's something that we need. We need big saves and timely goals, and that's kind of been our story in these tight games that we've won.
You just talk about Becker being jumped up to the promotion of the first line. What have you seen from him so far?
Well, center. We lack centers. When Dries is out of the lineup for the veteran role, we lack centers, and we need someone to go up there to play with Lenny and Shiner, who's got some skill, who can skate, who can make plays, and it's a great opportunity for him tonight. I thought last game he was on the second line. I thought he did a really good job, and just again, it's trying to give these guys opportunities, and I thought he played well with those two guys tonight. He didn't look out of place. I made a nice pass to Lenny for the game-winning goal. But it's an opportunity for him to learn, and those guys were talking on the bench, trying to help him along the way too. But again, this is what it's all about. When there's guys missing, whether it's injuries, whether it's sitting out, there's opportunity for other players.
Yeah. What was kind of going through your mind on the bench when Cossa lost his blade?
You know what? I mean, Dustin's been here for, it feels like a month, 2 months already, but he's working so hard in practice. Obviously look at his resume. He played, I think it was 6 games in the NHL last year. So the biggest thing is throwing him when you're not expecting it. Almost like Guylander in Chicago. You're not expecting to go in, so you just wonder how ready you really are. But he was completely fine, and obviously Dog did his job and got Coast back within, I think, like 3.5 minutes of gameplay. Dustin's a good goaltender, and you just make sure the guys are prepared and he's prepared, and we did a good job in front of him.
Yeah. Now, the rivalry is clearly alive and well still between these two teams.
Yeah.
But no one really did anything that was like egregious, right? Like nobody really crossed the line much. So what does that kind of say about the team that in these high intensity rivalry games, they're not like trying to...
Well, yeah, I mean, both teams are disciplined. I mean, you look at our minors and the amount of penalty minutes we have, it's discipline. It's, you got to do things when you have to do things. That's Waddy, that's Leipz, Shiner tonight. It's a team toughness type mentality, but doing it the right way. And I think our guys know how to walk that line. They've got enough experience anyways to walk that line. And Nobody wants to be sitting in a box for a 5-minute major. You know, it hurts the team, it hurts themselves, and you know, our guys are very disciplined with that.
Yeah.
It seems like the last few games too, like the guys have really been protecting the goalie, like clearing people out, like Dobchon there at the end. It's not just been like a turning point, a message, anything.
Just own both net fronts, you know. And again, it's an unwritten rule in hockey. You take care of the goaltenders however you can. And you know, even when Guy Lander was here, guy skates through his glove at the end of the game. And tonight again, same thing. Like, guys going hard to the net. We don't want them to stop there, and make sure we take care of our guys. That's what it's about. You take care of everybody inside the locker room, and goaltenders are a big part of your team. Coach is a big part of our team. Gylander, Tokarski, whoever's playing, they're a big part of our team. And we want to make sure that we take care of them. We talk about owning both net fronts, whether it's our own or offensively.
Perfect. Thank you.